Good afternoon, gentlemen and lady. How's it going? I hope you're all having a great day. I'm having an absolutely amazing day because we just hit 100 subscribers. It just looks so clean. When I was I was there for the second where it happened, and maybe not the second, but basically I looked at it. It was at 99. I looked at it again. It was at 100, and it just looked so crisp, so clean. I'm just in love with that number 100. It looks beautiful. Obviously, it's a huge number. Obviously, it's not the hugest number. So, we're striving for greatness here. 10 billion subs one day. Here we come. But, the world population is going to have to increase. So, we'll see how long it takes to get there. Anyways, though, it's another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. We are on episode 9. My phone's going off because people are calling me, wishing to congratulate me. Obviously, I'm joking. I haven't really told anyone I know about my YouTube channel because, let's face it, they're going to get jealous and they're going to be like, wow, can I collab with you? And I'm going to be like, nah, man, that's cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you guys are enjoying the content I'm producing. I'm trying to improve, trying to make the best content I possibly can. And, one day maybe I'll make perfect content. I'm just kidding. Can't really make perfect content. But I hope you guys enjoy this content. I think I said that. I mean it. And yeah, I'm going to get into the episode now. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so getting into the main gist of the episode. Today I have a few things that I want to get done, and I thought I'd start it off here. This is where we ended the previous episode off. I finished this room. I think it looks really great, and I've been killing a bunch of wither skeletons, and the 3 double chests that I had for the collection area have just been getting completely filled with all these stone swords, and, if it was just bones and wither skeleton heads and coal that were being funneled into these chests, I think I'd be fine with those 3 chests, and then me manually placing the items in these chests onto the sides, but it just completely gets filled with stone swords. So I've decided to, automate this process. And if we drop down here, you can see that I've kind of already done it. I have this hopper line or dropper line that goes up and it brings up all the items with it. And then it's going to get sorted into the chests. And I kind of made a mistake. I kind of forgot to add some kind of like disposal system for these swords. So I'm going to have to add that now. I'm probably just going to have them flow into some lava and then be dropped off there and just disposed of, and then everything else can get sorted, as you can see down here. And I also need to add, I put 2 bones instead of a bone, a coal, and a wither skeleton head farm, or I don't know, module, I don't know what that's called, but I think you guys get what I'm talking about. So I'm going to fix that up and then I'll be back with you guys. Alright, so it's done. I finished it all up. As you can see, we have a sorter for coal, sorter for wither skeleton heads, and for bones. And then over here, the items get placed into this dropper. And I actually forgot to finish the redstone for this, but might as well do that now. So just place a repeater, another repeater, and then some redstone to loop around. And basically, every time an item enters to this dropper, it's going to get dispensed or dropped down into the lava and just gone. It won't be there anymore, and that's exactly what I wanted. I'm sure everyone's seen one of these before. It's just like a garbage bin, over expensive garbage bin in a way. I don't know, it's not really expensive. This is Minecraft. I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, you guys know what I mean. I kind of just say random things, and my forming of sentences is very odd, but yeah, that's done and finished with. As you can see, the items are slowly dripping into here, and I guess, yeah, that was in the wrong place, but yeah, now it's going to go into the right place, and this place is completely different. Said place a few times there, but yeah, the project's done. I can come back here, and everything's going to work exactly how it should, and I'm definitely going to come back here. I don't have too many wither skeletons heads or skulls or whatever they're called. I have like about a stack, and that's probably as many as I'll ever need, but it's Minecraft. I want double chests full of items, so yeah, this is the perfect farm, and moving on. Alright, so as you all know, in the last few episodes I've been working on a new end hub area, end room, I guess, whatever you want to call it, and to make that I've been using a lot of quartz. Now, I kind of told you guys how I hate collecting quartz. I absolutely hate it. It's so tedious, and it's just a task that I would not like to do ever again, really, but it's Minecraft and you have to. And then a guy named Albert Zoo, pinning you right here, you can see his comment, he gave me this brilliant idea. Now, obviously I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, but I just completely forgot about these features that were added in the last few updates. And it's basically, you can use villagers, or you could barter, I guess, with the new nether piglins to get quartz. And I'm going to be doing the villager option because I have these 2 guys right down here, and I'm thinking I'm going to be making a villager trading hall anyways in the future. Might as well start now. And I guess that's what I'm going to be doing in this episode. We're going to be making a bit of villager trading hall. It's not going to be huge or anything like that because I mainly want to use it for quartz, but we'll be expanding in the future, and this is the area I'm going to be doing it in. So I'm going to look up a design quickly, and then, yeah, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so as you saw from that time lapse, I've gotten the bare bones up. I finished the farm. It should be fully operational. I just got to get the villagers in, obviously, but it's not looking great right now. I'm definitely going to sweep back through and make it look good. It's going to be more of a nature-y vibe. These barrels here, they're just for collection. I needed to cover up some water, so I placed those there. Not really, they don't really have any functionality or anything like that, like I said, just to hide the water, make it look kind of cool, I guess. The farm is done, though. As I said, I'm going to have to make it look pretty. I'm going to have to get the villagers in here, but the design is by a guy named Bobbert Pickles. He's a bit of a smaller YouTuber. I decided to, let's watch a smaller YouTuber's tutorial, and it was a good tutorial, so I do recommend it. The farm seems to work well, and obviously I haven't like used it or anything like that, but in his tutorial it seemed to work well, so hopefully it works well here, and I don't see why it wouldn't. But this is where they're going to get funneled out to, and then I'm probably going to have some elevator going up, and they're going to be assigned to their little cubbies or prison cells, whatever you want to call them. I look at it as just like a room for them to hang out in. Anyways, though, we're going to have to transport these guys, and I hope that's not too annoying, because usually villagers can be pretty annoying, so we'll see. All right, so we got the villagers in here, and it obviously wasn't that difficult. I was kind of just exaggerating before. I just got some water tunnels going, and everything worked out pretty smooth. Got like an elevator, a bubble stream built up there, and I got them in. That's the moral of the story. Anyways, though, we need to feed these guys, and we need to make them farmers. Obviously, these guys down here are farmers, and for some reason, I was trying to do this before I recorded this clip, and I was trying to place down, what are they called, like the wooden cauldrons or whatever. I forgot what that block's called that can like make bone meal. I'm blanking right now, but I was placing them down, and these guys just weren't turning into farmers, so I was wondering what's going on. This block right here, the composter, they weren't turning into villagers. I was like, maybe they weren't turning into farm villagers, so I was wondering what's going on. Maybe those other farmers on the other side had something to do with it, and I don't know, they just weren't turning into villagers, but I eventually got them to turn into villagers. This is a clip of me finally getting it, and yeah, they were annoying. I hate working with villagers. They need to be able to be leaded or led or whatever. Obviously, that's kind of a violation of their rights, but they're villagers. Come on, they don't have rights. Look at them stomping at those carrots. What are you doing, you goddamn degenerates? Anyways, though, I eventually got them, and they're working hard for me now. I got a bunch of carrots, fed them up, and hopefully they'll produce many children for me to assign to cubbies or rooms. Yeah, moving on with my master plan. And now we wait. Alright, so obviously this is taking a bit longer than I expected it to. I figure though, since I have to spend time in this area, I might as well beautify the area, make it look better, I guess. I don't know what beautify, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna start building. Alright, so I did a bit of work. This is what we're working with. It kind of keeps in theme with the rest of the base. It's very naturey. I got some coarse dirt on the ground for the path or floor or whatever. I got stone for the walls, stone brick to kind of support the thing. And, the green glass looks pretty good. I'm just throwing all these items into a chest because I don't want them to clog up my inventory. But these villagers, man, they're taking a while. I've been at this for a few hours just chilling around in this area. And I even went AFK while I was watching a YouTube or watching a movie. I don't know. Everything's just blending together. It's hard times here, and I don't know. They're just taking. Oh, I guess they did produce a child, and he's just chilling down here. He's got some light. He's having a good time. It seems like it. He's doing his chores, up to his tasks, and soon we're gonna have to transform this guy into a quartz mason. I don't know what block they use. I guess a stone cutter, but I'm not sure, so we're going to have to do that, and we're going to get some quartz. Hopefully we can get a lot. I actually don't know anything about trading quartz. I don't know, I just haven't kept up to date, I guess, so we'll see how much quartz we can get, and hopefully it's a lot because we do need a lot. Alright, so what you're seeing here is kind of temporary. Maybe it's not the best living conditions ever, but, he's got a bed, he's got a cool machine there, he's got like a nice flat screen TV on the side. It's kind of pixelated, but it's great, it's good, it's looking okay. He's about to become a skilled trades worker. That's what he's studying right now. He's about to grow up and get into that field, and I'm sure he's going to be great at what he does. I'm sure he's going to provide us with lots of the greatest blocks of quartz, and hopefully he does, and hopefully he provides us with lots of quartz because I need lots of quartz, and hopefully he doesn't hate me for this house. I don't know what to do with it. It's kind of barren, but maybe I'll throw in a carpet or something like that. I guess he needs some kind of watering hole, or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll make him a kitchen, but as I said, this is temporary. Soon he's going to be moving into 1x2 block confinement, and now he should just be happy that he has space to walk around. All right, so our lad here, our gentleman, has finally made the final transformation. He is a skilled trades worker, and it looks like okay, we got some clay for an emerald, 10 clay for an emerald, and we got one emerald for 10 bricks. So that brick trade actually might be useful. Let's see if I have any clay left over. I might have to go collect some, and then we could start trading with this guy. All right, so I have no clay. I'm gonna have to go collect some. Okay, here we are back from my journey of collecting mass amounts of clay, and I collected a few stacks, I'm not gonna lie. This villager's probably gonna lock out pretty quick, so there's no point, but let's see what other trades he can unlock for us. Something better, I hope. Come on, let's see. We got 16 emeralds from that. Not bad, but I'm assuming that quartz is going to be pretty expensive. Stone, 20 stone for an emerald. That's pretty expensive, but I do have a bunch of double chests full of stone, so we might as well trade that. Trading stone, it's basically nothing. I can mine 20 stone in 2 seconds, so it's not that big of a deal. I might as well just trade all the stone I have, and we can just get mass amounts of emeralds and then mass amounts of quartz, hopefully, but I'm feeling like I'm still going to have to do some mining for quartz this episode. I don't know. I'm going to have to see, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, so finally, after all this waiting and trading and all these villagers getting maxed out, I unlocked the quartz trade, and just as I expected, it's expensive. It's 1 emerald per quartz, and that's just pretty insane. I was hoping that it's going to be just like the andesite blocks you can see right there. It's 1 emerald for 4 blocks, and I'm just going to have to do so much trading. I'm going to have to wait for all these villagers to unmax out, and this is why you need a bunch of villagers so you could trade with all the different ones, then you could trade the quartz. But even the quartz gets maxed out, I can only buy so much of it, and yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Probably gonna have to do some digging, but I did search up that one clerk or a clerk can supply me with the gold trade, and I have a gold farm. I have a bunch of stacks of blocks of gold, so it's like 2 or 3 ingots per emerald. That's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna see if I can get a bunch of emeralds for that and get a bunch of quartz. And what is going on in the corner? Did you what? Okay, that's something. I've never seen anything like that before. But I guess they're feeding their young ones, so yeah, that's something. I'm not. That just kind of ruined my train of thought. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, but speaking about the quartz, I should probably get back to the project where I'm actually using this block, and maybe we could see how much progress we can make today. Before I do that, though, I want to give a shout out to someone that left a comment in my last video for the distortion of the nether portal. Kind of makes me sick, and someone left a comment. Hopefully I'm saying this correctly. Narfu, thank you so much. This actually helped. You don't even know how much this helps me, because this feature has just been driving me crazy. Every time I look at that screen, I just have to look away because it just makes me sick, and I reduced it to 5% like you said. It's great. Anyways, though, this is the room we left off like this last episode. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can finish this entire room today. I got a good amount of quartz here. I know I'm going to need more than this because the walls are going to require a bunch of quartz. I'm going to go make a bunch of bookshelves. I've decided that it's going to be like a royal, like grand library. I don't know why I say royal. I guess that doesn't really make sense, but I'm going to have to dig out this whole area back here. I have a bunch of work to do. I have a bunch of work ahead of me, and let's see how far I can get. So yeah, I'm getting into it right now. Okay, so just a quick update. I didn't want to time-lapse this because it was pretty boring. I just dug out this small little chunk of stone over here, and now the area is looking a lot better. You can see it looks a little bit more grand. It's a longer hallway. I guess it's like a hall now, and I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm kind of going crazy. I don't even know why. I kind of need to step outside or something like that. I've been sitting in this chair all day, but I'm gonna have to start placing blocks now. Progress is going to be made, and maybe we'll finish this room. It's a strong maybe, but there's a possibility of completion. Okay, so after a quick time lapse, we got a little bit of work done, not too much. We extended the area off, and I added the nether portal. Now, this is not the final product. Obviously, I'm going to be adding a lot more quartz and, making this look good, but I also want to dig out a few more blocks into the ceiling. I think it's a little bit too low, so I'm going to be doing that. The pillars are looking great, but like I said, they need to go a little bit higher. I added some design to the floor. I don't know, I added these like vertical logs. I don't know what to call them. They just kind of break things up a little bit. Maybe I even showed you guys that in previous clips. I'm not too sure. Like I said, kind of going crazy. But now what I want to do is put in the bookshelves. As you can see in the back, there's that library, and I can use some of those bookshelves, so less crafting for me to do. But yeah, I'm going to put those in, and then I'm going to see what that looks like. Alright, so I ran out of quartz, and I decided to come back here. We'll break up the episode, it'll go back and forth, and it's going to be messy, but it'll work. I added this over here. It's like this pipe that'll take the villagers up, and then we can move them around to their little cubby holes, so that's what I'm working on right now. I know it's kind of disorientating, but I'm going to build the cubbies. probably going to time lapse that, so lots of time lapses in this video. I hope you guys enjoy that though. I'm not sure if people hate it. Maybe I should switch up the song. I always use the same song, and maybe people don't like that, but I just feel like it's kind of unified and it's kind of my stamp on things. Probably going to start changing. I actually have an idea. Maybe every 10 episodes I'll switch up the song, so that way it's kind of like I don't, because it's hard to look for free music that's good, and music I'm using right now, maybe it's not the best song ever, but I feel like it works for time lapse music. All right, so as you saw from that time lapse, I built up these cozy looking rooms, and yeah, it's very great. It's very industrial. It doesn't look great right now, but you can kind of see like through that glass line how the contraption's going to work. Obviously, I'm going to come back here and make everything look a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit more in theme. I'm going to add some leaves everywhere and just texturize it, make it look good. But for now, this is what we're working with. It's a very manual system. I had carpets up here, by the way, so people don't spawn or mobs don't spawn. The way it works is villagers are going to travel down this tube, and I might as well go through the back and show you how it's going to look like. Basically, they get created in the farm, and then they come down through this tube down here, and then they're going to go up this tube to my left, and it's a lot of tubes at work here, but that's how it has to work. And then they're going to be transported up to the area we were just at, so I have to go back around now. But these cubby holes, they're not designed to be exactly comfortable. They're a lot more, productive, and productivity is the key here. You see we have these like holes where they can drop down, and once they drop down, once there's a villager in there, we can close one of these trap doors off. And these pistons here, you might be wondering, what are these used for? Well, they're basically just to stop the villagers from traveling to the next pod, so we can like fill them up. And yeah, it's very manual. I could have used sticky pistons and stone here, but I don't know, I just like the industrial look of things. And then they're going to be able to travel around. I don't know why I said that strangely, but talking is just kind of difficult. And then in that corner over there, this corner right here where I was just pointing to, I'm going to have like a glass window, and there's going to be like a nice pit of lava, and you'll be able to see death. And it's going to be extravagant. It's going to be cool, and I hope you guys like it. So moving on, let's see how much more work we can do. All right, so a few gentlemen have decided to collect up over here in this hole, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them. Obviously, I didn't really hook up the pipeline, so I might as well do that. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. Maybe I'll let them in with the what's his name, the Quartz Mason or something like that, and they can all just have a good time, and then they'll probably be slaughtered. But I probably shouldn't say that out loud. Anyways, though, gonna get this connected up, and then gonna let villagers start to flow into the actual system where we won't have to kill them. And we'll kill them if they don't have good trades, but that's a task for another day. So yeah, this is looking good. Pretty happy with it. I'm not happy with the fact that I have to murder villagers, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so I said I was going to merge them all together, they could have some kind of party. Instead, I decided to build this separate cubby, also very temporary, but I assigned them some jobs, and they're all here hard at work just so I could get some more emeralds. And this guy trades carrots, I got some librarians that trade paper. I need some more emeralds because I need some more quartz because I want to get back to work on the end room. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just trading with all these guys, trying to get as many emeralds as possible. Probably going to get a few clerks in here as well. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, trying to get as many emeralds as I possibly can, so I can get as much quartz as I possibly can, and so I could get back to work. Alright, so I actually forgot that these guys will just spawn now. They don't need doors. I have that whole like iron farm mechanics in my mind, and it's different. It's weird. I didn't expect for them to spawn. I don't know if any more are going to spawn, but I just realized that there's a small little villager in here. I guess he skipped the first two cubbies, but he's probably just jumping because he's so excited to be here, and he's excited to join our team and to feed the machine and to get us quartz. And I would be excited too. I would be just as excited as he is, just crafting a composter, because we're going to turn this guy into a farmer. And I have a wheat farm right now. I have like a potato and carrot farm, but it's just like a bone field hello. And I'm going to make an automatic farm for each of those. I'm going to build a pumpkin and melon farm, and we're just going to trade this guy and trade with this guy, and we're going to get all the emeralds, and then we're going to get all the quartz. All right, so our child is now a grown adult, our first adult in this unit cell unit, I guess. We're gonna have to turn him into a farmer, like I said. So we're gonna go back behind here. He's in the third slot because he skipped the first two, and we're gonna mine this block out right here and place a composter, and hopefully he should turn into a farmer. I hope that that block assignment place is going to work out and he's going to be able to reach it or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Kind of just winging it. Oh, there we go. He's a farmer. Let's see what this guy has to trade. And okay, 20 wheat, 22 carrots. I don't know if that's great. I'm pretty sure it could be lower, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure they kind of like evolve or something. The more that you trade with them, the cheaper they get. Something like that. I'm going to have to do a bit more research on villagers. And I placed this carpet down. I don't know if you guys saw this in the last clip. I'm hoping that baby zombies can't get through, but I guess it's too high blocks anyway, so they can't. And as you can see, I started putting more pistons here so they can't get through. I'm probably going to add one more piston right there at the bottom, so it kind of stops the water as well. And then baby zombies, I mean baby villagers can't flow through. I'm not quite sure though, so yeah, I'm gonna see. Maybe I could just leave it like that and get away with it. Maybe I'll add another piston. What am I gonna do next? I don't know. Do I have enough quartz? I'll have to surprise you guys with the next clip. Surprise, we're going back to the end room. I think I've collected just enough quartz. I've been trading with villagers for about a day now. I also went to the nether and mined a bunch with my fortune pick, and it's not great, but I had to do it. I wanted to see if I could get this room done. I don't think we're going to be getting it done, but I think the only thing I'm going to leave is the ceiling, and we'll see that in the next episode, maybe. I'm not sure. Next episode, probably, most likely. I'm going to get to work now, though. This whole episode, it's like me wanting to do things and just not having the resources and just running back and forth. And let's just do some work. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got a time lapse of this footage, and hopefully I did. I hope it didn't get corrupted. I'm going to render out that time lapse right after this clip, and then I guess I'll let you know in the next one. But I don't know. It's just, I think it's looking great. Obviously, it's not finished. Obviously, I didn't get it done, but again, it's looking great. I really like the way it looks. This building or structure around the end portal right here, I think this also looks great. I mean, I don't really have any other words to describe it. What is it? Who knows? It's kind of like these posts connected together kind of forms like a little structure. Who knows? Who knows? I think it's looking great. I think that I need to dig out a few blocks into the ceiling so it looks a little bit more grand. I need to get some glass over here. I think that the library portion of it, you know, the bookshelves, I think that looks great. The lecterns look cool. They look kind of like grand and expensive, and that's the look I'm going for. So overall, I think this whole project was successful. Obviously, it's not over. Obviously, I'm not done. And in the next episode, I'm finishing this. Okay, mark my word, this room is going to be done in the next episode. I still have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do for the ceiling, but I was thinking, how cool would it be if you can get the texture from the end portal and you could like plaster that into the ceiling? It would kind of look like the stars. That was just a thought I had. Alright, but as I said, this episode has been pretty weird. I've been all over the place, and the majority of my time went to trading with villagers and gathering quartz, and I didn't even get that much, so everything is just kind of off-putting and I guess unsatisfying in a way. Either way, though, that's all I really have time for today. Kind of late on this video as well. I was uploading a Spider-Man video and it got copyright strike, so that was kind of unfortunate. I camped outside of Canada Computers to get in. Yeah, I guess kind of just spoiled that. I'm Canadian, so do with that what you will. But I camped outside the store and I got a new 3070, and that's what my next video is going to be recorded in. So hopefully it looks better. I'm not too sure, but I was really excited about that, and I'm really excited about the next episode and the videos to come. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I'm really great for that. I don't know why I said that strangely. I say a few things strangely and then I just go back and it's stuttering, it's me screwing things up. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just trying to have the best time I can. I hope you guys did have a good time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you guys. Have a great day.